I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.
All right, this is an impromptu live stream. So let me go ahead and say this, right? I guess people are following uh the the Lindsay Clancy trial. She's a mother who had a mother who took the lives of her 3 children. Um, and I'm gonna say the dates. Let me say that. Let me see. She, Corey 5, Dawson 3, and an 8-month-year-old named well, at the Duxbury, Massachusetts home on January 2023. She um she strangled them to death after she told her sent her husband out on to run errands for on her behalf. And uh they're saying that there's protesters outside the courtroom in the support of her for postpartum uh mental health, right? Postpartum, syndrome or psychosis, whatever the case may be, right? But I can't help it that I can't help but to sit here and talk about this because I notice how Ricky Manor, I'm talking about you. I'm gonna tag your ass up in this shit too, though, because I'm gonna call your ass out on this. All you Negroes in this manosphere, red pill community, always use the term the black woman is the worst stewards of motherhood. Now that's what Tommy Sotomayor always be saying. Black women are the worst stewards of motherhood. But y'all silent when it comes to when white women took the lives of their own children. And what's so amazing about this, right? I gotta say, what's so amazing about this is when it comes to people like Ricky Manor, married to a white woman, Tommy Sotomayor, married to a white woman, and no, I'm not against interracial relationships, by the way. I'm not. Since I'm accused of hating black women, though, right? I'm accused of hating black women my damn self. And keep up with that accusations because I'm gonna talk about how you women destroy each other's lives for YouTube glory. Noah Riley. Don't let me get up in y'all's asses because it's coming for y'all. But back to y'all to you red pill niggas though, right? You niggas made a cottage industry for years to say try to use compare black men, no black women, black mothers to white mothers. Y'all use all this time on that, right? But look, soon as this white woman sent her husband on an errand, she got three young children, an 8-year old. The youngest victim was barely got here, not even a year old, 8 months, and here we are. Here we are, and yeah, but y'all said black women are the worst stewards of motherhood, right? And one of you Negroes decide to respond to what I said on V Dub's uh community tab. I'm gonna say this to you. Uh, there's not gonna be that many times you gonna call Big J a punk. I hope you know that, right? There's not gonna be that many times because I'm gonna let you just keep on calling me a punk and let's see how this because the more you do, you're keep cashing checks that you won't cash. Okay, but back to the matter because you are a bootlicker, Tommy. Anyway, you MGTOW out idiot. But back to Tommy and Mr. Fantastic and Ricky Manor and let me see who else deserved to be on this. You SYSBM niggas, you Black Manister guys. Hey, here's the thing. Um, how many times we see women, white women at this, deleting their own children? Y'all say black women have the most have the most quote unquote abortions. That's a false. Most abortions are from white women. Y'all come on here talking about and no, don't talk about Planned Parenthood. See here, and I know what y'all gonna bring up. Well, Planned Parenthood is in the minority areas. Yeah, just because uh most abortions happen in hospitals, not in abortion clinics. See, y'all need to get that shit right. Y'all don't know what the hell you talking about here. You niggas spreading misinformation. But going back to the topic, I find it odd when it comes to the Lindsay Nancy case, Clancy case. I see, I hear mice pissing on cotton. That's how quiet, how some of y'all trying to cover this story. Ain't that something? But y'all over here trying to snuggle up on a white woman. Now, mind you, this had nothing to do with you liking white women. Because I'm accused of hating black women my damn self. So, because I talk to white women. I'm accused of hating black women. You talk the bomb. The bomb cherry and Trinity time travels. Yeah. Anyway, um, you let them tell it. Oh, let me say this too while I'm here, because I'm gonna issue out some edicts. Let that be the last time that come out of y'all's mouth too. I'm gonna say this. Yeah, I'm let that be the last time come out your mouth, because I had it. I had it up to my eyeballs at this point. You stupid, helpless online. But again, I'm targeting the men right now. I'm gonna target the men because you niggas have no business trying to represent black men or men in general. Y'all spent this time with your insecurity, your low self esteem, that you rather punch down on black women rather than punching up at the system, or or the construct that keep you within. That's why I said you niggas are in the way, and y'all need to be pushed out of the way. So yeah, but anyway, let me do this real quick, right? So let me read something here, because this been live coverage has been updated like 9 minutes ago. Let me go ahead and read some of this live updates. Lindsay Clancy trial continues after judge denies a motion for mistrial. Defense made the mistrial Monday afternoon after forensic psychologist is on the stand, brought up her Catholic faith. Her Catholic faith. The judge instructed jury to disregard the reference. Yeah. Uh. Yeah. Yeah. She strangled her three children. Defense said Clancy was experiencing postmortem psychosis and was unable to appreciate the wrongfulness of her actions. Yeah, they try to use the Roman Catholic faith to do X, Y, and Z. So yeah, um, she got supporters outside, all of that, right? She's got her supporters and stuff outside and everything, and you got people out here outside that courthouse. You know, got people outside that courthouse. Let me stop sharing that, because I ain't trying to, you know, I ain't trying to get docs and everything. But the thing is, right? Um, and time after time, we see you Negroes trying to punch down, right? That's why some of you niggas are fucked up in the head. No, no, stop blaming every black mother. Some that no blame your own mother. Don't blame everybody else's. And you Negroes think bring that up is going to solve shit. So what if it's true, Prime? So what if it's true, Prime? Y'all not trying to solve that shit. Y'all just get on panels and whine about it. But y'all supposed to be the leaders of the community, though. You know, y'all supposed to be the leaders of the said community and all of that. But anyway, that's all I'm going to say for now. Excuse me. That's all I'm going to say for this morning. I got nothing else to add. I just see that how all these years of black women are the worst stewards of motherhood, and then we see white women taking their children off the table, and stories of white women drowning their own kids. Cause I remember. Wait a minute. I remember there was a case in Texas years ago. Um, I know, I know. White women are scary. See, you and I had dealt with white women. White women are scary. But here's the thing. But I hate black women, according to Bomb Cherry, according to that PJ Flame, oh, switch booty having ass, or according to Trinity time travels. No, white women are scary. They do exactly the same shit as black women do. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear all that bullshit you niggas be saying. Y'all act like, man, I'm gonna jump the fence to get with Becky. Okay, you don't know what's on the other side, nigga. I know. Y'all used to the popular culture of the neck rolling and the talk back disrespectful black woman trope, right? I get that. But the thing is, you niggas are so stupid and so dumb that you think jumping on the other side of the fence is going to help you. When she on the other side of the fence is just the same as the one on the other side from the fence. Both cows, it's like this. I had a bull one time. He jumped the fence. And there's a reason why he jumped the fence because, the heifers are in heat. So when he rolled up his upper lip and he smelled across across the field, he decided to jump the fence to get to the other side and leave the heifers, the the heifers alone where he's at. They're all the same. That's what y'all don't seem to get. They're all the same. But y'all come on YouTube and think this is a source of power to put one group of women over the other. Again, they all the same. And y'all sound stupid when y'all come online saying that dumb shit. Ricky, I'm talking about your ass too. Oh yeah, you know what? I forgot. I've got to go after Ricky. Yeah, I got to cook Ricky Manor's ass too. I got to get up in his ass too, though. I got to write that down for that whole ass shit he said on his channel about me. Got to get up in his ass. I'm going after people now. Fuck it. Fuck it. All right. I got a whole list of people I need to go after now. Man, male and female. Y'all ain't safe. Shit. Y'all asses ain't safe around here. Black, white, male, female. Y'all ain't safe. I'm coming after y'all. But even back to the point. I forgot that woman's name in what's that drowning case in Texas? Hold on. There was a similar case in Texas. It happened in Galveston. See, in Galveston. Yeah, it was Galveston, Texas. Andrea Yates. That's the name. That's right. Andrea Yates. Yeah, yeah. Andrea Yates did the exact same thing. Let me pull this up. Let me pull this up for y'all. Yes. Andrea Yates. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. I'm back. I'm back, y'all. Somebody trying to call my phone. Now, let's go back in time with Andrea Yates. What's the other woman? The other white woman who drowned her kids. Hold on. Happened in Tennessee, I think. Hold on. What's the other one? A woman. Let's Susan Smith. That's right. The Susan Smith trial. Susan Smith, Andrea Yates. Let me bring that up. No. We gotta bring that up. Yeah. But y'all ain't saying word about this. Y'all ain't saying no words about this shit. When Andrea Yates, Susan Smith, and now this woman, all of them are white women. You know what? Oh, hold on. I gotta bring it up. I forgot to bring this up, y'all. Let me bring this up. Let me bring this up for y'all. Let's bring this up. Okay? Let's bring this up. Toddler drowns. No, that's a wrong story. Why y'all that's why y'all doing that? Hold on. Let me do this real quick. Cause y'all, as I'm talking, y'all went and y'all changed up on me. Hold on. Y'all changed up on me. So let me do this real quick. Let me do this real quick. Y'all changed up on me. Go to the previous story. Oh no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh no. No. Don't do that. Oh man. Oh damn, man. Y'all put that one behind the paywall. Damn. Put that behind the fucking paywall. Fuck it. Fuck it. No, I ain't sharing that shit. Fuck it. Damn it. Oh well. Oh well. Fuck it. Fuck it, man. Y'all, man. But anyway, Andrea Yates drowned her children in the Houston area in the bathtub. You know what? You know what? Let me. You know what? Let me do this. You know what? Let me go on Wikipedia instead. Let me go to Wikipedia instead, cause yeah. You know what? Let me go to Wikipedia then. You know, since y'all say black women are the worst stewards in motherhood, let's use Wikipedia. Let's put Andrea Yates. Yes, Andrea Yates. Mm-hmm. Andrea Peter Yates. 1964, an American woman from Houston, Texas, who confessed drowning her 5 children in a bathtub on June 20th of 2001. She exhibited severe postpartum depression, postpartum psychosis, and schizophrenia, leading up to the to her children. Right? found not guilty by reason of insanity of a retrial in 2006. That was 25 years ago. Her original conviction in 2002 was life imprisonment with the possibility of parole after 40 years, overturned in 2005. So at the time of the murders, the Yates family was living in the Houston suburbs of Clear Lake. Clear Lake is that's on the east side, northeast side, something like that. Ruda would tell me where is that. Fuck it, he'll tell me where Clear Lake is at. Yates continued under Dr. Succeed care until June 2001 when Rusty left for work, leaving her alone to watch the children against the doctor's instructions, supervise her around the clock. See, I also think the husband should be, the husband should be brought on charges too for this, right? Um, Rusty's mother, Dora Yates, had been scheduled to arrive an hour later to take over for Andrea. In the space of that hour, Andrea drowned all of her 5 children. She started with Paul. What the hell going on? Okay, never mind. Let me keep on going. It, Paul, Luke, and John. She must be a Bible study teacher, I guess. And then laid them in the bed. Then she drowned Mary, whom she left in the tub. Noah came in and asked what's wrong with Mary, then ran, but Yates soon caught and drowned him and left him floating in the tub and laid Mary in John's arms in the bed. And then she called the police repeatedly, saying she needed an officer, but refusing to say why. And she said then Rusty called Rusty, who then told to come on right away. See, yeah. But you say black women are the worst stewards of motherhood, right? Now, I'm not here to start no race war. I'm not here to bash white women or bash black women or bash women in general. I'm talking about you Negroes like Tommy and Ricky Manor and Mr. Fantastic over there. I'm talking about y'all. You niggas over there. You niggas down the street. Yeah. Yeah, listen. I heard that the MGTOW Avenger is mad about the post you made, V-Dub. But you know what? I'm gonna sit here and say this, V-Dub. If I'm scared, right? Oh, V-Dub, I'm gonna share something with you, right? And in fact, I'm gonna say it right now I'm gonna start calling him Rilo Jr. I'm gonna call that nigga Rilo Jr. All right? He's just like Rilo over there. Okay, Deacon. Okay, Deacon. I date out. Next. V-Dub date out. What are you talking about, Deacon? But you don't see me bashing black women, though. Hell no! He didn't see the video. He didn't see that video. Because he completely ignored what was said in the video. V-Dub. He completely say in the video. Here's the thing, V-Dub. I'm gonna say this straight up. Do you know that nigga said that he goes to seminars and he goes to charity events. The lady was waterboarding that baby. Yes. Yes, hold on. Hold on. Let's go to another woman, right? Let's go to that other woman. I forgot her name. What's her name? Um damn. What's that woman that who drove her car? No, hold on. Let me go over here. Hold on. Woman. Susan Smith. Yeah, yeah. You know what? Yes, yes. Let's go over here, right? Susan Smith. Here is another white woman, right? Here is another white woman, Susan Smith. Some of us who was teenagers remember this back in the 90s when this occurred. Now, in October 25th, 1994, I remember this case because it was on CNN all day. Smith reported to the police that she'd been a victim of a carjacking by a black man while driving her 1990 Mazda Protege sedan with her sons Michael, age 3, Alexander, age 14 months, still in the back seat. For 9 days, she made a dramatic pleas on national television for their safe return. However, following an extensive investigation and world nationwide search for them, she confessed on November 3rd, 1994, to letting her car roll into the nearby John D. Long Lake, drowning them inside. Her motivation was reported to facilitate a relationship with a local wealthy man named John uh, Flinnerly. I think right, that's an Irish last name, by the way. According to the murders, he sent her a letter ending their friendship, expressing she didn't want he don't want children. Wait a minute, hold, it's V'd up on here. It's V'd up on here,
Yeah,
right?
listen, I don't know what these folks be talking about. Most of the white women I dated is probably single mothers. Daddy's nowhere around. Um, they crazy as cat shit. Some of them. Some of them that I dated, I had to get out of there because I know their kids ain't gonna be shit. Yeah, I don't know. We're the only ones that could crack jokes about white kids cursing their mamas out in stores and shit. Like they're not the best parents. At least you know better than to curse your black mama out. You might
Hell
get
yeah,
punched in your chest.
hell yeah.
You might catch this left hook. So I don't know what these people were talking about, but this whole experience with this crazy lady that did what she did, like with a choked her kids out or whatever, and seeing all
Mm.
these other white women. Did you see that white lady waterboarding that little baby
Oh, you talking about yeah, yeah,
in
on
that
camera.
video?
Yeah, on that baby. She poured water on that baby's
She
head and
poured water on
shit.
that baby, but that baby was terrorized. Listen, I can understand why both white women and white men ain't having babies with each other. They don't got the soul and the love. At least we got tough love.
Wait,
They
wait,
ain't
hold
got
on.
no love.
No. You know what? You know what? You're we're not doing it justice by saying it. We ain't doing this justice. Well, I'm about to bring that video up then.
Bring it
Let me
up. I
bring
gotta
that
go
video up
back
then.
inside. I can't talk like this because I'm working with all the white folks today. The black folks ain't here, so I'm gonna go take my ass inside and listen to this shit.
Hold on. Before you go, right?
Hit me.
Do you realize that the Midtown Avenger speaks at men events?
What event?
Right. What event do you realize that the MGTOW Avenger said he speaks at charity events?
For special needs people?
Who knows? Uh,
Oh,
do
nigga, please.
have you heard though he speaks at men events, charity events, and
Where the video is at?
seminars?
We are
Yeah,
all
yeah,
YouTubers. Where the videos
yeah.
at?
Right. My thing they to his ass because he said I'm scared of him. Well, he won't reveal where he speaks at because he don't want people to come after him.
Oh, yeah, I gotta share this
But
video with you because the pregnant parent, he betrayed a few of his friends, and now they're telling him the truth. They're telling him that he not an intellectual, his content's trash, he dressed bummy, he renting cars. Man, they say everything that I said. They saying
right,
everything I said, Big J. I love it. Oh, I gotta share that video. It was 20 minutes of just, oh, I love it. Yeah. Hey, these dust bowls is getting revealed, man. I'm out here hustling and grinding and struggling. I wish I could have enough time to come back up online, but it ain't in me, bro. I gotta hustle and get it.
you know
I,
what? I'm doing some lobbying work right now. Well, not right now, but I was doing it earlier.
yeah,
But after I'm done with this live streaming, now I'm doing my lobbying work, and I want that bitch nigga to show the shit he does.
he makes posts on YouTube. That's
Yeah, he
it.
makes posts on YouTube talking about make top brothers and you're retarded fuck and you're scared. You know what? I'm getting tired of that nigga. The last time he was in Texas, right? He said he was in Texas. I told that nigga where I was at.
Man,
I
listen.
told I told him
Hold
where I was at,
on.
nigga. Well,
I'm
you
a,
tell
I'm
I'm
a, I'm
scared
a,
of
I'm
him,
a cook. I'm a cook on Rallo real quick, man. You see the fresh gear and the sneakers and all that.
right?
I'm at work, bro. We don't wear. We don't do dusty. But hey,
Right.
they can keep talking about player. I'm gonna go back in there. Play that video of that lady waterboarding that baby. That's crazy.
Yo, man, I saw that video, man. I was like, what the fuck is this? Hold on. Let me go and share that. Let me play that for a minute. I have an ad on. Hold on.
What
Got
the
an
hell?
ad on. Let me wait for the
Yeah,
ad to go off. Yeah. You can go and share this. Shit, I gotta play this shit. I gotta play this shit. This shit's crazy.
To liberal women. Okay, we need to talk about this because they have morphed into a bunch of screaming banshees and are a serious danger to all of us. Let's take a look at the Lindsay Clancy case, and a warning, this story does contain distressing details. The mother strangled her 3 children, aged 5, 3 and 8 months, to death.
Wait, hold on. Oh, shout out to the lovely lady, the queen of nerves, Miss Mo. What's going on with you? What's going on with you? All right. Yeah, what's going on with you? Anyway, let's keep it moving, right? Because I gotta see this. This shit was disgusting, though, V Dub.
With exercise bans at their home in Massachusetts in 2023. And she is currently on trial. And here is what worries me the most. These liberal women are posting bizarre and crazed videos in solidarity. What the hell? Oh my God. Oh my God. She's throwing ice, by the way, into the bathtub. Like she has so much anger that she's throwing ice into the bathtub. This is not normal. Okay, this is not normal behavior.
No, I gotta say this real quick. Uh, you support Donald Trump. That's not normal, you stupid hag. But anyway, let's keep it moving. I'm sorry I had to go up on that.
And have a look at this. Social media is filled with videos of women trying to annoy their kids, again, in solidarity.
Don't make no sense. What you doing with that?
Now, V-Dub, you see that, V-Dub. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Waterboarding your baby. Where's Tommy at on this shit? I'll wait. Where's Tommy? Where's Mr. Fantastic on this? Huh? Where you at on this? You know what? No. Let me put this up here. Where's your at on this? Huh? This white woman over here waterboarding her baby. No. Let's play this shit again. Let's play this bullshit again.
Again, in solidarity.
Don't make no sense. What you doing with that?
Really? 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 But y'all say black women are the worst stewards of families and the worst stewards of motherhood. And you got this white woman sitting here doing all this shit. That's why I said the black manager needs to be investigated and kicked off of YouTube forever. I said it. Because you can't sit there talking about, I'm running to Becky. White women are better than black women. But then you see white women doing this shit. Now, if this white woman was black, y'all have video after video after video after video about this. Endless. You have 500 videos about this in 2 hours. With that shame, blame, and explain. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I'm sorry. SKC, I see you up in the chat room. What brings you over here, SKC? What actually brings you over here? What brings you over here?
What's going on, Big Jazz? No, I was just you know me. I pop in every now and again, and I saw you were live and talking about this, and I said, man, that's kind of interesting. I'm curious as to your thoughts on such matters. I do have a question, but
Go
it's just
ahead.
a side question. Well, you know how sometimes people will say, "Hey, you know, if you're not invested in something, then why are you so, I guess wanting to talk about this or that or so forth." You know how certain people say those things, and now, and I would just wonder, like, if you were to come across one of those people who was like, Big J, well, why are you wanting to talk about this um, thing about mothers and so forth, and solutions and all that other stuff would mean that in order to solve for some of this stuff, that means that you would need to, create a family and all that, and like, so I think a lot of people that comment on these type of stories are typically they're speaking from some of their own experience, and I think some of it has to do with them raising children and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I mean, but what do you think? I mean,
And most of these people who talks about their experience, quote unquote, never provide or never thought of, well, let's create policy that would slow down or hinder or stop actions like this, or like stop the women need to have prenatal care, or women need to have access to mental health mental health positions after giving birth or during their pregnancy.
well, don't they have access to all those things?
Not in all states, no,
I mean,
and not.
for the most part, the vast majority of women have access to postnatal care, to prenatal care, to
I mean,
um,
prenatal care, postnatal care. Yeah, yeah, that's basically on the woman's body. But what about the mind? You know,
yeah. A lot
that
of
the
the
part
vast
is the
majority
mental
of women
part.
have access to all of that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But there's no um. Okay, how is she going to keep if she has a 8 month-year-old, a 3-year-old, a toddler, a child under the age of, let's just say, 10, right?
Hmm.
A 10-year-old can't really feed themselves as well as so he or she needs know how to what I'm saying. So um a child under age 10 don't have the capability to feed, and clothe itself properly. So, or if at all. So she needs time to go to a psychologist. It takes time. So that's time away from raising the baby. So who's going to raise the baby or watch that child as she going through her mental health?
Well, and this is just my little 2 cents on it, Big J. Take it with a grain of salt, but um, I don't think you can legislate everything like that. I think a lot of those issues have to do with personal choices and family planning. People don't typically use that phrase anymore, family planning.
Hmm.
And before you start to have children, if get with your husband or wife and have those conversations and begin to financially plan for those things and other occurrences that could come up, such as like postnatal depression and all, or postpartum depression and so forth. It's like yeah, then you kind of proceed from there. But I think when you have a bunch of people who want to wantonly engage in adult behaviors, and then when things occur um that they didn't take time to think about, I think that it's I don't know, kind of piss poor form to have society to come in and play the safety net.
Okay, but here's the thing, though, right? I hate to burst your bubble, but the woman by name of Andrea Yates.
Hmm.
Now, okay, you actually remember Andrea Yates, right?
Yeah, yeah. Clear Lake.
Yeah, the Clear Lake murders, right? We all remember that, right? Well, her family, that marriage was family planning too.
Yeah,
All them five babies
right,
being drowned in that bathtub.
right.
So
And,
so
and,
are
and
we?
didn't she seek mental health and everything? And didn't the doctor tell them not to leave her along with the children?
The thing was though he hold on, hold on. Let me find it. Let me find it.
Yeah,
Uh,
remind me, because if I'm not mistaken, I know it happened some time ago, but it was like a big story, especially here
yeah,
in
yeah.
Houston and
It
everything.
was 2001. It was
Yeah,
2001. Let me try to find it. Let me try to find it. Just
but
trying
if
to
I'm
find it.
but if I'm not mistaken, I believe that beforehand she spoke with a doctor, and the doctor gave instructions to the husband and wife for her not to be left alone with the children.
Right. Cause see, yeah, cause she was told that she did seek help from this doctor Saeed.
Hmm.
Yeah, Doctor Saeed, and she she was on antidepressants and
Hmm.
homicidal ideations. And and speaking of family planning, but it burst her bubble because if she comes from a very religious family structure, usually they teach that about family planning in that aspect, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So I'm just saying. So I mean,
yeah. I mean, by all intents and purposes, they did everything that they were supposed to do, with the exception of they were not supposed to leave her alone with the children.
right, but she was left alone for an hour.
Yeah, so the husband.
I believe that the husband should went to prison behind that because because he knew how crazy his wife was.
Yeah, I think at that point, that because if I'm not mistaken, I don't think that they were like destitute or anything like that nature. It seemed like they had a little money. If I'm not mistaken, I think they lived in the Friendswood neighborhood in
I thought it was
in
Clear
Clear
Lake.
in Clear Lake. Yeah, I mean they're next door to each other.
Oh, so like Clear Lake and Friendswood was next by.
Well, Friendswood is inside of Clear Lake.
Oh, it surrounds Clear Lake. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if I'm not mistaken, that's a pretty
Um,
nice neighborhood. It seems
affluent area is very
yeah,
affluent.
it seems like the protocol would have been to get a home nurse or a nanny to be
Yeah.
with the
Yeah.
kids.
Oh. Yeah.
So, but for some reason, the husband felt that it would be okay for an hour, and he, you know, failed in he made a misjudgment on that call, and it cost his kids their lives.
Let's view the Lindsay and uh the trial that's going on now. The woman who's now charged first degree murder, recounts, strangulation, recounts.
I do have something interesting take on that though. That I don't know.
Really?
It's probably not going to be taken very well from some. I don't know, but um, yeah, there's women that are like going to this lady's I guess
Defense.
trial and defense, and they're talking about the postpartum depression and so forth and all that. And it's like okay. Um, however, you do have, I would say, on mainstream news, you have women that speak out against that, um, and you'll say that these, if people want to throw into the racial category, you'll say you'll have uh, some white women that are coming to the defense of this lady, and then you'll have some white women that are denouncing this lady.
Go on.
I think one of the major differences is that what the and I'm just an outsider, Big J. I'm just trying to call strikes and balls. But I think the people like the Tommies of the world and Mr. Fantastic and others that make their content, I think one strike that they have up their sleeve or spade up their sleeve is that when some of the crazy things happen within the community, you
Uh-huh.
don't have any national black women on TV or with big names that are coming out and condemning any of that stuff.
Should it matter?
Well, I'm just saying, just to call it fair, it's like you have on one end you have white women that are defending the lady, and you have another group of white women that are denouncing her. But when you go on the
Hmm.
black side, when you hear crazy things that happen with black women and their children, and from schooling to twerking on them and all this other stuff, on the mainstream end, you have either black women that are defending it or black women that are just silent. You don't have any that will come out and say, something, we need to change this in our culture. We can't have grown women twerking on babies and all this other stuff. We can't have, there are no voices that state stuff like that.
Are you sure about that, or are you are
Okay,
you
well,
are you
name
are you are
me.
you are you, are you basing this on confirmation bias?
No. You can prove me wrong. You just went to Sky News and you was able to show this lady who was basically condemning the uh, the lady who just killed her kids.
Hmm.
When you hear something crazy that goes on with black women and their children, name me the news media personality who is black who condemns what another
I,
black woman did.
I can't name off the top of my doctor. What's the name that they used to be on the Oprah network? She always talk shit all the time. What's
Who?
her name?
Van
Yeah,
Zant?
Van Sant. Yeah, Van Sant. Yeah,
The
you know.
one that used to state that they just need a healing.
Yeah. But she be going out the way calling other black women out. So what's the point?
Calling them out and saying what?
She had a lot of crazy, stupid shit too. Well, I don't like her either because I don't like what she did to DMX though. That whole um, man. No, I want to bring that up with that whole what she did to DMX. I thought that was some bullshit what she did to him. But
You hear what your one of your subs states,
what?
King Picks. He says, Big J, SKC is low key, right? We don't have that because black women are scared of going against other black women. I'm just calling balls and strikes. I'm not trying to be on anybody's
That's
side.
bullshit. That's
You know,
bullshit. That's
look,
wait a minute. Vita
look what V Dub just came out with. He said, Shahrazad Ali,
Jolly Lee
Dr.
and
Yafi Bey. Are those people on mainstream media?
would it matter?
That's what I'm saying.
SKC?
That does matter. That does matter.
Well, these are white corporations, so why would they have all these black people hired on these?
They had them before. You used to have
Well, I mean, Shah Ali used to be on Donahue. What were you talking about?
no. Okay, look at what you just stated. You said you going after what V Dub just stated, right? Shahar Hazard Ali, and
Yeah.
then you said Donahue. When was the last time this lady been on TV, man? You talking like in the doggone 1990s or something, dude? We almost at 2030, man.
Bill Clinton was president. Not
And
the
that's what I'm
last years
saying.
of the Clinton administration.
And that's what
I'll
I'm
put it like
saying.
that.
In mainstream Black America, filleted Shahrazad Ali. Heck, they made fun of her on so many comedy shows. It's ridiculous.
Well, part of the reason why, man, because she's also a mammy. So I mean,
and that's what I'm saying is like, take for instance, you could not have a black news personality woman who took on I would say
Grab it as far back as you can.
a major news story about a black woman doing something and say something about it. She would get destroyed by Black America.
That's because of her Islamic views. That's why she would get destroyed. And a lot of black men used to agree with her because she was like, you need to put your hands on some of these women that, walk around talking reckless and shit like that. So that's why she got slayed on mainstream media.
But look what you just did, Vita. You went back to 1990s, man. We almost at 2030, bro.
You asked about women that do it. I mean,
Big J was able to go to a normal news media.
I wouldn't consider it Sky News.
They're
normal.
racist as hell, and
Yeah,
Big J
they're
was able
racist.
to grab that from my page.
Yeah. I grabbed that from VDU's page because because we had a dumb nigga, a Delta November nigga from Louisiana who's meet my brothers. Him yelling at ducks all day. Yeah. He
But
started.
I would say even if you, let's say, well, I don't understand what the whole thing about racism would have to do with anything. It's like if they're making a commentary on this white lady who killed her children, what does that have to do with racism? I don't know.
Oh, I never brought up the fact about racism. I think Big J brought it up because he says a lot of people are not talking about, these people being the stewards of parents. My thing was,
you could probably go to Megyn Kelly. I'm pretty sure she said the same thing that the lady
about. I don't know. I can't call it with Megyn Kelly. She's nuts. However, what I can say is that this is why their population has gone down. This is my point of posting that. Their population growth is going down due to not only these women, but the men and how the men act. That's my reasoning. I don't care about racial dynamics. We having babies. I got 3.
We're not having babies either. We're not having babies like that.
Shit, I got 3.
Nah, we having babies.
Black
like
America
that
isn't having babies like that.
I'm about to be a grandfather, so I don't know what to tell you.
So I wish we stop trying to separate ourselves on that racial issue about when it comes to the birth rate, because the thing is, nobody's fucking like that. Nobody getting together like that. I mean, you are, but you talk to some the women ain't trying to feel ain't trying to hear all that.
Oh, well.
I talked to a woman the other night, supposed to be lonely and shit, and trying to converse with her Oh wait a minute, he not. Oh man, he got off. Never mind. You know, this is an African American woman, right? It's like pulling fucking teeth. Like, okay, if you're going to talk, why you don't want to um be receptive, but then you still want to half-ass and like, man, get out of here. I don't got time for that shit. You know, yeah, like it's like talking to women, whether white or black, is like pulling fucking teeth. You know, they half-ass want to talk to you, and then they stop talking to you, and then you give them your fucking phone number. You know, they will allow you to call them on the phone, but they don't want to call you. It's shit like that though. I'll be like, okay, you say you're interested in me, but yet you don't want to call me and shit. What's up with that shit? You know,
Oh, I don't know, man. I
I
haven't.
noticed this. I noticed women don't want to talk to men no more. Men don't want to talk to women anymore. You
I
know,
don't. I don't know anything about the whole dating thing.
yeah, the dating world changed. The dating world changed. Uh, Western society is cooked because nobody ain't trying to meet up or talk and shit and whatever the case may be. The dating world's cooked.
Eh,
I,
eh,
I, fi- I, fi-
I don't know.
I find
I think it's I think it depends on the person.
it, SKC. I think it's unfair for you to say it because you've been married a long time,
Well, I have kids
and
now, and it's
right.
like and I have and they have older cousins who are now getting ready to. Well, they've been dating for a little while and everything. So I mean, yeah, I think it's different concerning I think it has a lot to do with the people involved.
Yeah, in the environment. I think it's part of it is in the environment, the condition of society of today. Yeah, yeah. I feel sorry for people who are single, who
Nah,
trying to
I don't know.
who's trying who's
I think
trying to
it's a good thing.
man, come on.
You,
See,
here's the
you're
reason why.
saying you're saying it because you've been married for over 15 years. You have children. You know, you have a family, right? Some of us don't have families, and we have to sit here and do all this bullshit. I'd be like, what's the fucking point? Talk at this point. What's the point? But back
Well,
to the point. Go ahead.
well, yeah, and just a little on that because I typically don't talk about dating and all
Yeah,
that
me
stuff and so
either. Me
forth
either. I
because
avoid that shit. I avoid
but
that shit.
if but when I'm talking to my nephews, um my other, I would say, older relatives that are of that age, the kids that are of that age that can properly do that. I think it has a lot to do with one, their parents putting them in the right position. Two, them having their head screwed on tight about certain realities, and then three, actually having a life and hobbies and things to do. It's like you're not going to find a good person at a club. You're not going to find a good person, at some sort of party or something like that.
Hmm.
It's like the for the females that were in the of the family, it's like, no, you're not going to chase some sort of athlete dude or something like that. There are so many other things that you can be involved in to meet good people,
Hmm.
but you have so many people who do not want to engage in real extra curricular activities and or just have good hobbies where they can meet different types of people, um but they want to just continue to go to the same, I would say,
Uh,
fishing hole,
uh,
and then
yeah.
complain that that they
they're drawn from the same well,
yeah, so it's
yeah.
like of course people are gonna have all of these same results when they're going to the same mud hole to go fish. So I mean, it's like okay, it don't whenever you never had a thought process of like you were stating. I think when I was driving, I heard you say something about a bull escaping. You had a bull or something like that,
Hmm.
and so forth. It's like when was the last time you've been to like a regional cattle show?
Man. When Obama was president.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. It's like you know a little bit about agriculture and farming and
Hmm.
husband and animal husbandry and so forth. I think if you were to get engaged in a bit more of that, that it would be a lot easier for you to find some people that are a
Yeah, but
bit more
I don't feel
quality.
like well, I got things going on that prevent me from doing shit like that. So
Hmm.
that's why for me, I'm talking about me personally.
Yeah, yeah.
I got. I ain't gonna tell you my business, but there's a lot of dark. There's a lot of dark things that happened the last 5, 5, 6 years in my life
Hmm.
that I won't tell on YouTube. There's 2 or 3 people on here who knew what happened, but there's about 4 or 5 things that happened that's very dark.
Hmm.
When I say dark, I mean it went there. I mean, I'm not going to
Yeah, yeah. You don't got to get
divulge
into the
on that, but
specifics.
that really prevented me from going out there and shit. It took because all that dark shit I had to spend my time and money and and me have to be the quote unquote um how can I say it comforter during all that time. So it didn't, so I had to be there,
Yeah, and that's
during
what I
all
mean. It's
that.
like hopefully that changes for you, and you're able to kind of get out, and I mean, even do some small town stuff. Big J,
Man,
Texas is huge.
fuck
You
all that
have
shit.
you have all sorts of small, town things that you can go do. I mean, heck, every spring we go up to Wimberley to go do that cool
Oh
little
man,
bike ride.
Wimberley,
Yeah,
man. You know how
yeah.
fine them women up there in Wimberley? Oh my God.
So there's like a bike ride that we do in Wimberley where
Yes.
it's about 26
Mm,
miles and it's hill country and everything. You go
mm-hmm,
through it. But then
mm-hmm.
at the very end of it, you drop your bikes off and they take them down for you. And then you catch a tube and you go down the river. They give
Yeah.
you a
You're
beer and
right.
then at the
Right.
very end of it,
Right. Yeah.
there's a
Yeah.
barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not
Mm-hmm.
a night, So I mean, but a lot of those people aren't going to be sitting up, having a lot of online, you know, uh, what do you call that? Social media presence and all that other stuff because they out doing stuff.
Right, right, and then on top of that, man. Oh man, you went to that restaurant outside Wimberley that they put bacon bits on top of the fucking macaroni and cheese.
Oh yeah,
That barbecue
yeah,
place.
yeah.
What's the name of that barbecue place
I
out
don't
there?
I don't know the name of it, but I know that they
Man,
that they bake the mac and cheese.
yeah, the baked the macaroni and cheese and put a
Yeah,
layer of bacon on top of that motherfucker. God damn. Woo! That was some good shit. I gotta go back up there. I gotta go back up there, man. God damn.
and it's just all sorts of stuff like all
Ooh.
around. Like if you like, I wouldn't go into the Austin area, but around the Austin area, like
Yeah.
like Paternat, Los Palonares.
Hmm.
There's great hikes there. If you do want to go into a little bit of Austin, I would say stay around like Lake Travis. Go
Right.
go
Oh,
zip lining and stuff like that. I mean, there's
you
just a
talking
bunch of stuff.
you talking on the northeast, the northwest side of Travis County.
Yeah,
I don't go over there, man. They're like them white folks over there. It's so
man, we there all the
weird up
time,
there,
man.
man.
You
They be
you
weird
know
up
what
there,
I've been
man.
doing with the boys lately?
What?
Like right before school started and everything, we one of our last trips that we took
Hmm.
few weeks ago, we went out up to Los Pedernales, um, and we went geocaching.
Really?
And yeah, and then we found like a nice open area, and did some drone flights. My youngest, he has like a small little um remote plane. He
Mm-hmm.
was having fun doing that and everything. And he met some new people, and it's a small um group of people who are really into that and everything. And I was talking with a guy. I was like, man, I have to go get my drones license. My commercial drone license, not just the
Man,
hobbyist and everything.
but you know what? I want to go to that Nimitz um ranch.
Yeah.
Admiral Nimitz, and drive that World War II tank.
Yeah. See, and this is what I'm talking
Man,
about, man.
shit.
See, there's a lot of life outside of things, and one thing that I will notice is that, Big J, when you hear all of these horror stories about um people and their relationship issues, and who they or are not able to find and all of that, do you ever hear them say stuff like, "Yeah, I met her out on the Nimitz Ranch and such and such"? It's no. You hear, yeah, where'd you find, man? I saw her at the gas station. She looked fine. Had some booty shorts on, man. I went up. It's like, come on, man.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Come
I,
on.
I saw her at the club, man. I saw her at the club and shit, man. That's the
So,
worst place to meet a
again,
woman.
when you keep hearing the least common denominator of all of these issues, it's like, look at where these people are finding the people who they're in, I guess, getting in bed with, as it were. And that kind of tells you already. It's like, what
And,
good is going to come out of a club?
right.
And
And,
then
and,
you're
and,
dealing with people that have the same mindset.
I'm saying I also avoid church women too. I avoid them too.
Why not? It's like, just
Because
that's
no,
what I'm saying.
because
No, I'm
like
saying that's
because
a
like
good
you- like
thing. I'm saying that's a good thing.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
just do some other stuff.
I avoid them church women too, because like I know what they do Saturday night.
Yeah,
I know
so
what they
just,
do on Saturday night before they come up on Sunday morning, clapping their hands and say hallelujah and shit. I know what y'all were doing on Friday night. I know what
okay,
the fuck y'all was doing on Saturday. Stop all that
exactly.
bullshit. I mean,
And
look at him. Stop all that bullshit. What y'all doing on Sunday morning? Get the
and,
fuck out of here, man.
and here's another thing, Big J. Just to the side.
Go ahead.
What are the hobbies of the women that a lot of guys get involved with?
It's a lot of dumbass shit.
Like what? Do you ever come across them that say, "Yeah, my wife knows how to sew," or my girl, she knows how to sew, or she can make clothes or anything like that? Do you ever hear anything like that?
Only thing I hear is I raise my kids. That's all I hear.
Yeah, yeah. Beyond
I
all that,
raise my kids
I'm
like
talking about what they actually have a skill set in doing, or what things that they are interested in doing outside of some club stuff, nails, hair,
not.
or some BS. Oh, I like traveling, going to this place or that place, and typically that is, I'm going on a boat to go do the same thing I can do in a club, or I'm going over to another place over on the beach somewhere and doing the same thing that I could do at a club.
Right, right, right.
I mean, do you ever come across these dudes that's like, yeah, man, my the girl I was messing with, she loves to hike and stuff, or she enjoys the great outdoors. Uh no, she goes to like these ranches, and does like that little extra farmhand stuff, like mucking the stalls and different things of that nature and so forth, because she just like being around animals. Did you ever hear any of these dudes say anything like that?
No, no, no. If you sit there, listen to Tommy, listen to Mr. Fantastic, listen to these niggas talk. He's like, well, the problem is you.
Well,
I'll be saying the problem is you, because you ain't you are talking some bad qualities in this woman, yet Y'all ain't talking about what the good qualities are. What she into?
Well, I'm like I said, I don't know about anybody's personal anything of that nature and so forth, but I'm just saying in general when people talk about their dating woes and so forth, it seems as though the women that they are talking about, you really can't get past anything other than the superficiality of their looks, and that's it. It's like what's
Right,
in their
right.
head, what they actually like to do. Heck, I remember speaking with this one guy, and he was stating that he was into this girl and such. He was like, man, I think this is serious and so forth. And I remember asking him like, okay, so what's her favorite hobby? What's her favorite color? What's her mom's name or dad's name?
Right.
Like you don't know none of those things.
It
what do they
can't
what do
even.
they do for a living? It's like nothing. And so that's what I'm stating is when I think it really depends upon the person, because if the person is just on some, eat, sleep, fight, bus, well,
Mhm.
of course they're gonna strike out a lot and get into a whole bunch of whacked out issues with who they're choosing and so forth. Because I mean, right now, and this is just my opinion, I think within men and women, really isn't a lot of quality people out there.
No, there isn't. There isn't. You know, I'm at a point in my life I don't give a fuck no more. I'm at a point in my life I don't give a fuck. Fuck it.
I think you should.
No, I'm good. I'm good now because the only thing I care about is knocking these niggas up on out of here. I really don't have no time for no love and shit. I just have time. I just want the consolation prize.
No, no,
If
no.
I if I if I if I can't get what I want some of these niggas' heads on the wall. That's all I want. That's
Wow,
all I
man.
want at this point.
I
I
think
just
you
want some
can.
niggas' heads on the wall.
I think you can do better than that, Big J, man.
Why? Really? What do
Yeah,
you?
I think you can do better than that. It's like the. I think that your life could be as positive as what you put into it.
Man, no. The last 5 6 years has been nothing but hell, and and people had to depend on me and shit. Based on what happened the last 6 years. Well, it's been 6 years of bullshit, 6 years of hell. I am, it's nothing like, it was very dark. So I had to be the man that stepped in the fucking gap, you know,
Well,
and
a
shit,
lot of men
and
have to. I mean, a lot of
yeah,
men have
yeah,
to do that.
and rise to the fucking occasion. But
Yeah.
I spent too much time trying to be that man that fill in the gaps that I lost time trying to um find somebody or be committed to someone. And
I don't think it's too late
um
for you.
I'm in my 40s, man. I just like, man, whatever, man.
Yeah, I don't
Y'all
think it's too
y'all
late for you, man.
y'all have at it, man. I'd be like, man, y'all have at it, man. I got my uranium spent. Okay, I'm spent uranium. Okay, it's no longer radioactive, like, so whatever. So,
Yeah.
but but right
Yeah,
now,
man.
right now, I need to drag these niggas straight to hell and take them off this planet. That's what I'm on. I'm on that time. So
Why does why have you made that your life goal instead of
uh
just kind of finding
because
peace
because
and
because though there's layers to this, because I think as men we need to make things right again. Um and and politically, because I see how the Western society is going, I can't no longer be on the guy who's on the sidelines of his history. I got to be there. I got to, I felt the need and the need, because I think I have these solutions. I think as somebody who used to do lobbying work, right? I think I got better ideas than what's happening from the Democrats and Republican Party, or what these dumb Mansford niggas are putting out. I think I have better ideas on how to cure these fucking problems, and some of these niggas need to be um, burnt down and destroyed, so I can build what needs to be done. That's why I see it. So I know I'm being arrogant, but I don't give a fuck. I believe that was my time to rise up in the world.
I just think there's just so much. You're in one of the greatest outdoor states in America, man. It's so much stuff to do. You could get into hiking or backpacking, all sorts of nature stuff that you can do,
Man,
kayaking,
man,
uh, fishing and
listen,
camping, and
look, I can do that outside. I got catfish in the damn tank. I can go fishing. I ain't shit. I can go hiking. I got acres of land to hike on. But I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. You go somewhere else to do it. But you know, you get bored. You get bored with that shit, and then you know, um, yeah.
and along the way, man, the people that you can meet.
But then here where I'm at, um there's not that many women that I would try to holler at. No.
Well, I'm not talking about that.
Mm,
I'm just saying so far as
that
just
too. So
good. I'm just talking about just good people that you can meet. Like,
right.
I think like, and I only, I hate using myself as like some sort of anything. Is personal experience is just personal experience. But, I mean, my network is how I met my wife. So, I mean, I didn't go out searching for her.
You
But
see,
but just being involved in different things and meeting good people, um, it was pretty much recommended to me that, hey, you need to
but
come to this dinner, and the rest was that.
and here is the thing about the whole relationship thing, right? I think though, uh, there's no shared experience between that man and that woman, right? There's no,
Yeah, I
uh,
mean, how much
you know,
shared experience can you have at a club?
right? Because I kind of regret transferring from one college to another, because I think if I would have stayed, I would have got at least women uh close by. Potential suitors, I should say. If I had stayed where I was at, but I decided to leave, I think I would have, you know, um, you know. But I'm talking myself when I was in my 20s. But I don't know, man. Now it's just like I'd be like, oh, is that it? Is
No,
this
man,
is
I
this
just
is it, this is what I came back to see, the same old shit that when I left here and shit.
Yeah, that could
Yeah,
be tough, man. I think
yeah,
maybe getting some new perspective on things, or I mean, even if you have to, think about moving, Texas is huge, but I think some of that you could um maybe address by just going out and getting some good hikes in, man. You got Lost Maples, Enchanted Rock, you're right there. It's like you can go do the Guadalupe Mountains, Big Bend. I mean, come on, man.
I ain't been, man. Big Ben, God damn, who wants to go out to Big? That's way out there, man.
Man, but look what you can do. Like right there out of Marfa, you can go to those they have those really nice bubble camps. And
Mm-hmm.
then
Mm-hmm.
you can do all the stargazing and all that stuff there. But then also when you go up into Big Bend, you got all these hikes to choose from.
Yeah, but
And then if you go in the winter,
the problem is, hey,
McDonald's
Big Ben.
Observatory, man.
The problem with Big Ben, you got the mountain lions up in that motherfucker, man.
Yeah, but they're not there in the winter.
Shit,
In the winter,
what the
man.
hell are you talking about? Yes, they are. They're up there in that winter time.
Man, we've
And
been
Big
there.
Ben. Okay,
We
okay.
okay, like I would probably say probably out of the I think we've been there probably like a little over a dozen times. I
Mm-hmm.
think I think I've probably seen one mountain lion in the whole time going.
Man,
One.
if I hear that sound, that let me tell you something. Hearing that sound at night, a mountain lion growling at night, that's one of the listen. That's one of the scariest sounds. You know, if you
Man,
shit.
man, people. There's so many people that go to Big Band, man. Come on, man.
Nah,
It's
man.
like a mountain lion getting you, man. It's like that's a freak accident or something, man. Come on.
Shit, man.
And
I be packing
most
heat.
of the times they're gonna stay away from the trails anyway.
No, I pack heat. If I'm going to them trails, I'm packing me some heat because the
Well,
mountain
there you
lions over
go.
there, man.
There you go.
Fuck that
But
shit, man. Shit.
but yeah, man, you'll be amazed. You go there and it's wild because I think the last time that we went was I think '04,
Mm-hmm.
early '04, like January '04. And the last couple that we met there were some they were from Norway.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And man, it's like it's just, just meeting different people, man, enjoying the great outdoors. I mean, I think you would I think it would change you, man.
Yeah. But I'm waiting for my passport to come in because
When's the last time you've been to Fredericksburg?
Fredericksburg.
Yeah.
I avoid going to Fredericksburg. I
Why?
avoid that area. It's too man. I don't know. It's something about that area, man. I avoid going to Fredericksburg, man.
Why?
I don't know something about that area, man. I don't know, man. That it's that north side of Austin part. I don't know, man. Something about that area, man. I don't know.
When's the last time you gone tubing, man?
I was trying to go tuba in 2023, and wait a minute, what happened? Something happened. I think there was that flood that came. Or was that last year? I think last year. Yeah, something about yeah. I think it was last year.
Jay, it's
Yeah,
2026, man.
yeah, but things had happened that required me to be here.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
I just I'm stuck where I'm at for right now. But
All
yeah,
right. Well, when's the last time you've been deep sea? I don't know what part of Texas you're in, but you can get to the
I'm not.
coast and head out into the Gulf and go
I,
past the trash
no,
line and go
listen,
see that beautiful
listen.
blue.
The close I'm getting to the ocean was Portland, Texas, and what's that? What's that part right by Portland, Texas? What's that area? The other area? What's that town right by Portland? Um, Port Aransas.
Oh, Port
You know,
Aransas? Okay.
yeah, Port Aransas, Portland. What's the other city out there? Yeah, I go out there, but as close as I'm getting to the water. At that point, but but I don't like going there by myself. I don't like to go places like that by myself because I'll be the odd man out and shit.
Well, that's what
But
I mean. It's like you gonna have to go, man, meet some people, and then have it be a little thing where you're like, man, I'm about to go down to Port Aransas. I'm about to go down to Padre Island, Matagorda.
I wouldn't try to go to Padre. I wouldn't try to go to Padre. But then but you know what? You know what? I take that back because the Texas coastline that is dirty, man. Never mind.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. When you if you that's why I asked you if you went deep sea. Because like
No, no.
once you pass the trash line, it looks like you out in Florida.
Right, man, because like that coastline Texas trash. That's
Well, I
yeah.
mean, it's all it is that
It
we got a bunch of rivers that connect to the
uh
Mississippi, and then that feed off from the Mississippi pulls all of that silt, and we have a lot of brown silt in Texas. So it's not that it's just dirty; it's the silt that comes down from through the
no,
rivers.
man. Okay, like that Formosa plant. You know that Formosa plant out there on the coast. Man,
Okay.
no, the Texas coastline is polluted, man. Texas
Eh,
coastline polluted, man. Come on, man.
I don't know. Okay, well, I know some people that are in the wildlife and game community that that work for the state, and I remember going out with them one time. That was like right around Baytown area.
Mm-hmm.
They had like these little marshlands that you can go out on with on their boat and all that stuff. And I was asking them all the questions about all this stuff. This was, you know, years ago. And
Right.
they was like, yeah, yeah, and I'm glad you asked that question. Here, we're gonna do a little experiment, and I want you to test. We're gonna do the actual test of of the water and everything. And we ran the water test, and the water wasn't that bad. It is just a lot of the silt.
It looks bad. That water looks
Yeah,
it
it
looks bad.
looks, but
Yeah.
yeah, because they showed me like the same thing that happens to the Amazon. And
Mm-hmm.
you don't take my word for it. You can just go on Tube and just look at the Amazon when it empties out into the ocean. It has the same effect of what our rivers do. It's like
Right.
one half of it looks completely like almost like brownish, and then the other half of it looks crystal blue.
Right. 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 Because I think closer you get to St. Padres. I ain't been to St. Padres in years, man.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
further you go down, like on Padre Island,
Yeah.
especially when you get down to like closer towards south, once you pass Port Mansfield,
Mhm.
everything clears up a lot.
Right. 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 Right.
Yeah.
You'd be blue at that point.
Hmm.
Once you pass Corpus and keep going down south, yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, yeah, it's more clear. But between Houston and between Galveston and
Yeah, yeah, I agree
yeah,
with you.
yeah,
I agree
yeah,
with you.
it's
I would say all the way from like you can even say
Port
pretty much
Arthur.
like Port Arthur all the
Yeah.
way to about I would say a little bit before Port Aransas, like right about Rockport or so.
Hmm.
It's pretty silty. But then once you pass Port Aransas and go down Padre Island a bit, yeah, it starts
Right.
to clear up a lot. Heck, by the time you get down to South Padre, when you're getting close to the border, it
Hmm.
looks beautiful, man. That's why I see a lot of people. There's a large group of people that fly into Harlingen on private flights, and
Hmm.
they'll go out to South Padre and go surf.
Holiday, man. Yeah, yeah. That Rio Grande Valley people. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
yeah,
Yeah. And there's a lot, and I know you could go down to Harlingen and find you a woman.
yeah. Yeah, you got all them Centeritas and shit over there, man.
Uh-huh.
You got them Centeritas over there, man. Shit, half of them can't even speak English and shit.
Yeah, you'll be surprised. You got
Man.
ones that's been there for generations now and everything, and they have their own little, anything that's in the valley. There's like a totally different culture in the valley.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The Mexicans in that valley is totally different than Mexicans from elsewhere. I do know that though. They
Hmm.
they they're a whole different breed. Uh, whole different creed. I don't know what's yeah. That culture is different.
I mean,
So I think that's 500 years of them being there, and it's just you know it's in that valley, so they're not so they're insulated by that valley because the culture is insulated by the
yeah,
valley area. Yeah.
I've known a couple of dudes that have uh went down to the valley and they met their wives and everything, and then came back and then moved and they went back. And they have not been back since. Cause they just enjoy like a more family orientated,
Yeah, but I don't like that look of South Texas, man. It's too brown.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
It's
hey,
too brown. I prefer the green. I prefer green. I don't want that.
well,
Once you
we're going up into Hill Valley and stuff. Going up into Hill Country.
and the hill country too damn rocky. But yeah, yeah, you're right. I like the hill country, but it's just not a place where you can grow shit at. You know, trying to remember that one time I tried to build a fence out there in the hill country. Good luck with that shit. Okay, you might need you can't just put a post hole digger and shit. You have to Man, that you talking about some fucking work with that shit, man.
Hey man,
Trying
yeah,
to
you
build a
gotta get
fence
a
out
post.
there.
You gotta get a post digger for that stuff, man.
Yeah, you gotta get
Come on
posted
now.
for that shit.
We
When
ain't,
you
we
was
ain't in the 1800s, man. Come on now.
man, that shit was. I'm surprised how people can do that shit back in the day, man. Building fence out there, man. Fuck that.
Well, I mean, you had stronger people, So
Sure,
I mean,
I guess so. I
yeah,
guess so. But damn, you go out
yeah,
there around what's that? Burn it. Uh, you go around burn it, and then what's the east side of burn it? Because I ain't been in burn in a good minute.
yeah.
I ain't been in burn in a good ass minute either. I ain't been there. I did some horseback riding down there on that river over there in burn it.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I got a horse and rode that horse down that creek over there, and then that creek ended up into a river. I think it was a river at the time. Yeah, crossed that motherfucker. Like you know how the old Western days, how people cross that river on horseback and shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
I did. Yeah, I did that shit.
Oh man.
Yeah, yeah, that was a fun shit. Got my legs all wet and shit. But yeah, I ain't did that in a minute.
Well, there you go, man. Hey, you need to go on up since it's been a long time since you've been to Burn It and stuff.
Yeah,
Go on
yeah,
down
it
to
was
either Marble Falls, Horseshoe Bay, go or go on up to Killeen. Go meet you some people, man.
Colleen. Who want? Ain't shit in Colleen, but the military. That's a
No,
military.
no, man. Yeah,
Colleen's a
what
military town.
right. So what you could do is right west of Killeen. There's gonna be two big kind of like I would say water sections that you can go to. There's Miller Springs over there, and
Yeah,
then
I heard of
and
that.
then there's
I
this
heard of that.
other place called Chalk Ridge Falls. And both of them are
Chalk.
beautiful, man.
Yeah, man. You talking?
Yeah,
You talking
right.
about that?
They they
You
they
talking
they
about That's Central Texas right there. That's Central Texas. Yeah,
yeah, they sit if you was from Killeen, the next I would say big spot that's going to be in between that's going to be Belton.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
hmm and to the north of Belton, you're going to have Miller Springs, and to the south of Belton, you'll have Chalk Ridge Falls. They're about the
Wait a minute.
same
Wait,
amount.
wait, 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 wait a minute. No, where is what? No, Waco. Where's Waco at? No, Waco's nearby that, right? Or that's 250
Nah,
miles from
nah,
there.
yeah. That Waco's
Yeah, yeah. Wait, wait,
way
wait,
going
wait,
towards Dallas.
Waco. Yeah, Waco's about what 150 miles away. About on the east. Yeah, yeah. That's on the east side. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Nah, this is like I would say the a bigger place that you would probably know around there would probably be something like Temple or something like that.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. But yeah,
yeah.
man, you can go there, man, and man, there's a lot of people that come through there and do all sorts of stuff. And like you said, because Killeen has the
The
military base
military
with
base.
Fort
Yeah.
Hood and everything, but you got a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people that come through and they will go over in those areas, and you got a lot of people that are flying in that will come visit. And man, you can meet a lot of people, man, all over the world.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But yeah, yeah. But yeah, but it's just like going back to the topic of people ain't trying to meet up and shit, and women avoiding men avoiding women and shit. Yeah, I mean,
I don't
I
know, man. I
I, I, I
think
see
I
it.
think
I
I
see it.
think that the people who are doing all of the avoiding and all that other stuff are the people who, for better or worse, who are like they're the social media people. Because a lot of the people that don't really, you know, involve themselves in all that and doing other things, they are going and doing stuff and meeting people all the time.
Hmm. Yeah.
But for better or worse, and I'm not trying to you know dance on anybody that is more of the whole social media thing, but I think it has its drawbacks in that you don't there's certain skill sets that you don't develop, um that in normal in normal circumstances you will be forced to develop.
Right, 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 right. So yeah, yeah. Well, anyway, I gotta check on my animals right now, cause and then I'm gonna go back to work what I was doing earlier. So yeah. So um, let me ask you something, because you familiar with SYSBM, right? You know what that is, right?
Yeah.
So how do you feel about MGTOW since you're SYSBM?
The men going their own way thing. You know, I don't knock people who have decided that they want to um kind of check out on certain things and so forth. But one thing that I find is fascinating about the MGTOW thing is that um many recruit. And what I mean by that is um have you ever come across a MGTOW guy that stated, yeah, it was a buddy of mine. I went to his wedding, man, and I hope everything works out well for him.
They never say that. They
It's
never say
it's
that.
almost like you'll hear the opposite of, well, he gonna find out
Yeah, yeah.
in due time. And why would you want that for your friend?
Right, because and I'm glad you saying that, because it's almost like a self defeating uh narrative when it comes to the MGTOW folks, because what they do is they will say, so and so met a girlfriend. Oh man, you became a simp, or you are now a what do they call it? You're one blow job away from being blue pill, and all of that dumb shit that they'll be saying. You
Yeah,
know.
and I'm not stating that a person may have not gone through something in their life to where it would be best for them not to pursue relationships or anything
Hmm.
like that, or
Hmm.
they may be in a mode of mind of that they need to develop themselves a bit more, and they're getting into some interpersonal other things that they just really enjoy. And yeah, they don't want to spend a lot of time in relationship type of things and all of that. So but it seems to me that if that were the case, so far as, hey, yeah, I kind of checked out. I'm into some other things. I want to go on with my life or so forth or whatever. It seems like they would have a lot more to speak about outside of just relationships failing.
Because my thing is, how you gonna be SY? Because this person who I'm talking about, right, claims he's SYSBM and he's MGTOW. How you supposed to be claiming both when they're one is for relationships and the other one is get away from women? Um,
You
it
know,
doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense to
I
be
think sometimes
trying
people
to
get
claim both.
frustrated. I think sometimes people, like anybody else, eh, call me a softy or something, a big J, but I think people are honestly frustrated, and they seek out things in order to deal with that frustration in some ways. And maybe for a while either one of those is a good thing for them.
Hmm.
you know so just like you stated, hey, you're on some thing of putting people's heads on the wall and so forth. I don't think that you're gonna be that way for the to the end of your existence. I think that you went through some dark times, and eventually you're going to get out and do something. You're going to find a lot of enjoyment with it. You're going to take out some more time and maybe a little funds to do it a little bit bigger, and then you're going to come across somebody or some friends and so forth that you really enjoy spending time with, and that's going to be a wrap.
Hmm. Okay, I kind of doubt it, but okay, that's fine. I just had this need to destroy my enemies before I leave this planet. That's I'm on that time at this point.
Big J may
I'm on
find
that time.
Big J. You may
You know.
find some dudes or even a group that likes to go ride every now and again, and you may be like, man, I'm about to go drive up to so and so, go ride with so and we gonna camp out that night and blah blah blah, and lo and behold, so and so has a cousin or a sister or something who's gonna be sweet on Big J.
Yeah, right. Well,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah,
There you go.
okay.
He gonna be like,
Yeah.
hey, what's all this? Well, Big J, when you gonna come ride with us again? Well, I got this show I gotta do first. So, well, you sure you don't want to just come ride? We'll come get you. He gonna be like, man, forget
Oh
y'all, man.
shit.
I'm about to go. I'm about to go enjoy this outdoor. Go my horse enjoys going. I enjoy going. And we don't talk about no craziness. We out underneath the stars at night, fresh air, just enjoying life. Oh yeah, man. And I'm around some people that's real cool. Hey, that's gonna be the end of Big J.
I well, it could have happened. It could have happened to 2 years ago. I was hoping for that to happen to me two years ago. Something like that happened, and I just right off the sunset. But it could have happened last week. It's like pulling teeth talking to women now. It's like pulling teeth now. It's like I just shrug my shoulders like whatever. I'm done. I'm good. You know. I see. You know. I get why women are avoiding men now. Whatever. You know.
Big J, we're going to to New Mexico next week. You want to ride with us? Big J go,
Who,
Big
wait,
J gonna be
who
like,
who in the hell want to go to New Mexico for?
and
Shit.
that's what
I'm
he's
like,
gonna
all
say.
right, man.
That's what he's gonna say until he see her
I,
eyes, and
I
then
ain't
she
going.
said, and she's like, and you like, Big J gonna be like, well, what's in New Mexico? Well, I've always wanted to go on this hot balloon. Just such and such.
Shit.
He gonna
That's right. That's right. They do that hot balloon shit in New
yeah,
Mexico.
the hot balloon festivals
Yeah, I forgot
every
about that.
October.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, forgot about that shit. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Mm. King Fix, you missed our arc 10 years ago. You missed that arc. You missed that arc 10 fucking years ago. You late on that shit.
Big J gonna come back. He gonna be like, man, I just saw Texas from New Mexico. I was up in the hell looking at with a fine woman to my side who was leaning on my shoulder.
Man, listen, but I don't know about getting on a hot air balloon. I'll get
Yeah,
on a helicopter. I'll get on an airplane. But hell air balloon? No, I'm good.
until you look at her eyes, that's what you
No,
gotta
man. I mean,
go.
I ain't gonna be looking at her. I'm too busy be having motion sickness and shit and puking on myself. Man, no, it's something about the hot air balloon. It's just like no,
You ever been?
like that. You remember that bad hot air balloon wreck about 7 years ago, 7 8
Big J,
years ago.
Big J,
You remember outside of Austin. You remember that
you,
big ass.
you
Remember
can't
that?
think
Remember that?
you can't think like that, Big J.
Man,
Think about
listen.
it from this perspective, Big J. The there are less hot air balloon accidents than there are plane accidents.
Yeah, but there's no parachute.
Oh,
There's
you ain't gonna survive a plane crash. Come on now.
yeah, but at least
You ain't
the
gonna survive
means
no
to go.
plane crash.
Yeah, but you saw how the people die in that air balloon festival out there in Austin. You remember that shit, man? Seeing them people fall off that motherfucker, that looked bad, man. Shit, I be scared. It's too open too. That's another problem. It's too open, and you up there 500 feet in the air and shit, and it's open.
Then
I
see,
don't know. I don't know how to deal with that, man.
Then she's gonna say, "Well, Big J, let's go to San Marcos and catch a helicopter ride.
San
We'll
Marcos? Oh yeah, I'll do that. I'll
we'll,
go to San Marcos for that shit.
we'll see
Yeah.
the fault line in Texas."
No, man, like that. No, man, like that volcano out there in San Marcos. But you know, there's a volcano out there, right?
Yeah, but then there's also that little park that you can go to where you can go underground and you can see the fault line.
Oh
And
man, I've been
see,
there. I've been
yeah,
there.
yeah,
Yeah, I've been
yeah.
there. Yeah, I've been in there. Yeah, I've been
Hmm.
inside that motherfucker. Yeah, I've been there like 4 or 5 times already.
Yeah, yeah,
In
man.
there. Yo, that's out there in New Braunfels. That's
Yeah.
out there in the New
Yeah.
Braunfels area. Yeah, but man, yeah. But I don't know what going on hot air balloon, man. I'll check out on that. Yeah, I go a helicopter ride with you. I go on an airplane with you. I don't know about no uh, hot air balloon, man. Yeah,
What you gonna have to do,
you can
Big
kiss
J?
my ass on that one.
You gonna have to go out deep sea fishing. You need to go out to Port Aransas and go get on
And
a.
give me a boat and get on that boat.
No, you ain't gotta get one. Just go out on a deep sea fishing
No, no,
expedition.
no. I mean like that. When I say get your boat, you have to rent. You have to rent that boat to get out there.
Yeah. They'll they got skippers and everything. They'll take you out and for the
Hmm.
day. Get you a nice long one where you go early in the morning and you come back at night.
Right. Cause like there's one that picks you up around 4 in the morning,
Hmm.
and it brings you back around what it brings you back. What
Yeah,
the,
you ain't gonna get back until about 7, 8 that night.
yeah, man. You spend all day out there and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you spend
And
all
and the
day,
first
almost
couple of
half the night out
hours,
there.
you're gonna go. They're gonna take you out, and then you're gonna pass the trash line,
Hmm. Yeah,
and then it's just
the
gonna be.
trash line.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is trashy out there, man. That shit. Yeah,
And
that Texas water is trashy, man. Yeah.
well, they call it the trash line because that's where the divide with the silt and the rest of
Yeah, I know
the
that.
Gulf.
It's murky.
But
Yeah.
it's gonna be. But then when you get out there, you start looking at the fish, and they looking at you.
Yeah, man. Because I remember that time, man. We caught a shark out there. It was like a mako. Um, it was like no, not a mako. It was a I think it was a sand shark over there at not Port Aransas. What's that town? Not Port Aransas. Portland.
Okay.
Out there in Portland. Yeah. I think that nurse shark. That was like years ago. I'm like, what the fuck I'm gonna do with this shit, man? Because I'm used to fresh water fishing.
Hmm.
You give me some bass, some catfish, some perch. Oh yeah, I'll fish my ass off on that. Saltwater fishing, that's a whole other ball game. Like, man, you're out of your wheelhouse. Oh man, oh yeah, you show up you show up in Port Arthur or Port Aransas, or you over there in Galveston trying to fish. What the fuck your ass doing? I mean, I don't even know what the fuck I was doing, man. Like, the hell is this shit? And then in that time, man, we caught that shark out there. I wasn't expecting no fucking shark. Wasn't expecting that shit. I was expecting one of those, I don't know, salmon or some shit. Wasn't expecting no
Well,
bullshit like that.
yeah. I mean, I think probably out of all of the fresh water in Texas, probably my
Hmm.
favorite is freshwater redfish.
Oh man, yeah,
Yeah.
man, that redfish ain't them redfish when you put the oh man, yeah,
And they don't
redfish.
even it doesn't even you don't even need a lot,
Right,
salt, wet
right.
pepper, look, maybe a little butter or some lemon or something like that. And, man,
Yeah, a lime. I put lime on my
you
shit.
go lime on yours.
Yeah, I put a
Yeah,
little lime on my shit. Yeah,
yeah, man.
yeah.
There's a spot in Fredericksburg that
Hmm.
especially right before spring, there's a brewery there that we like to go to typically we'll go hike in Enchanted Rock, and then
Mm-hmm.
we'll go into Fredericksburg, and there's a little brewery I'll go to, and they typically
That
will
that
give me.
that microbrewery out there. Trying
Yeah,
to remember the name of
they got a bunch of them, but
it. Yeah, yeah. It's too many breweries out there. You're like, well, damn. You like that one in San Antonio. There's so many breweries in San Antonio. Like, damn, how many? How many beers, man? How many beers you gonna drink? God damn. I mean,
yeah,
it's so much
man.
variety.
Yeah, I love it. I love it, man. But that typically they'll serve redfish too, man. Man, awesome stuff, man.
Yeah, but I'm more of a bass
Oh yeah, you like the
but
bass?
yeah, I like bass though, man.
Okay, okay.
You know.
Man, he gonna find him a little lady that she gonna be wanting to go to some wineries
It's,
just to
it's
get
so
some.
many it's so many wineries out here, man, out the
Yeah,
ass. Man,
yeah,
so it's so many vineyards out the ass down here. I thought we was in California with
yeah.
all with
So
all, with all these wineries and shit.
there's so much to
Man,
explore, man.
shit, man.
So much good stuff to do. He gonna find him a nice winery that he likes to go to, and they gonna know him by name. Hey, we got this such and such ready for you, and such and such. We got a special bottle for you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Yeah.
man, man,
Yeah,
yeah, man.
yeah. But I have to get back out there, man, because over there in Fredericksburg and Wimberley area, I gotta get back out there, man. I ain't been there. I ain't been there. Oh shit! Ever since I played football,
And
I ain't been there in a good ass minute.
this fall we have a family trip that we're
Mm-hmm.
taking. Um, where we're going to the uh man, it just blanked from my mind. The state park that's on the other side of San Antonio. Um, Garner, Garner, yeah, and mhm.
Garner. I'm trying to remember where Garner is at. I have I
So if
been
you
there?
basically if you head west from San Antonio,
Uh huh.
you're gonna go 90, go through Hondo, go down to you can go down to Uvalde, or you can take this little small highway once you get to, I think it's called like Sabinal, and you go on up to Garner, and then of course you got the Rio
Yeah,
Frio there
yeah.
and everything.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm
And
trying to remember where that was at. I ain't heard about that town in a minute.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but I heard,
Every now and again, we'll go up from Garner and go to Los Maples, the the that state park as well,
Mm-hmm.
and go do some geocaching and everything up there. But yeah, man, it's life,
Yeah, yeah,
life. That's what I want you to do, Big J. Live
yeah,
life.
yeah. But I'm thinking about going to Canada though.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm
What
trying to go.
what what part?
I'm trying to go to that what they call it every November. They have it. It's called the farm. The agriculture thing, livestock thing in Toronto.
Oh, Toronto. Okay,
The
so
Roy,
you
the Roy, they call it what's it called the Royal agriculture thing in
okay, so
Canada.
you're
Yeah,
trying to go
every November. I mean,
northeast Canada. Okay.
yeah, because I really want to go the West Coast, but I want to go to there because it's like a mixture of um English horse riding with
Hmm.
Western horse riding. Um, is okay. It's like a mixture of British and American horse riding in the saddles. Yeah, have you ever seen an English horse saddle?
No, I haven't.
Yeah. It's very different. It's look like a like you don't have the horn where you tie the
Yeah.
rope on. It
Hmm.
doesn't have that on there. It just is very plain looking, look like a strap of leather with loops for your foot for your
Hmm.
feet. Yeah. I want to go there to see their agricultural products, that big ass dinner they have, all that. I want to go there for that. It's kind of like a mixture of the Houston livestock stock show
Okay.
and English, like the whole. It's a mixture between that and the Kentucky, uh, what's it called? What they have in Kentucky?
The Derby.
That Yeah, the Derby is like a mixture of that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like you take two of those things, and it's just like that. I just want to go there for that shit. You know.
Man,
Yeah.
hey, I hope you get up there and go enjoy it, man,
Yeah.
and then you get to tell everybody about it, and you meet some people, and you keep in contact with them.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm planning on doing that next year, though. I'm planning on doing that next year. Leave here because it's in November, so
Hmm.
it's gonna be one of the cold months. So yeah, I think I'll just staying there like for like a week or 2 weeks at least.
Okay.
You know. But I do aim to go to the West Coast though, because I really want to go over there to around Vancouver and
Yeah, I've
yeah.
always been fascinated with Vancouver, but I would say a little bit south of there, Victoria,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
that area. So
Hmm.
when you go over into like Vancouver Island and everything, and you see a lot of those small coastal towns, I've always been interested in seeing that. Well, a long time ago, we went on a cruise in Alaska, and we saw a lot of those islands, and a guy on the ship told us about Vancouver Island and some of the things you can kind of go see there and everything. So
But you know what? I know you saw that video of the guy who went up to Barrow, Alaska.
okay,
Uh, Barrow's way up on the North Pole.
okay,
It's fascinating how the people over to live like that, man. The football field is right at the North Pole. The Arctic Ocean is right there at the 50-yard line. You look at the football field, like the football field go. It's like a east-west position for football field,
okay.
and if you go over bounds, the ball is going into the Arctic.
Hmm.
That shit, I see that shit. I like, damn. I want to see how people play football up there, man. I want to see that shit, man. I just want to go up there and see that because I saw somebody did a video on that. Uh,
See, see
visiting
now,
that.
now,
Yeah,
now you got something else, man.
yeah.
If
I
he
think, about,
if the chick you meet and she says, "Yeah, I'll go with you, Big J."
yeah, but yeah, I
we
mean, yeah,
can we can explore up there together. I like new adventures. See, that's totally different from ain't no club there.
yeah.
You see what I mean? Totally different mindset, man.
I'm glad though, man. That club shit wear it off quick. When I was in my 20s, that club shit wear it off quick though, man.
Think about
That
it
wear
from
off
this
quick, man.
perspective too, Big J. And I'm not trying to bring up the racial thing and so forth, but I'm just talking about percentage wise. Percentage wise, Big J.
What?
Who do you think would have a better percentage rate of wanting to go with you to that place in Alaska?
I'm not
What
gonna go there. I'm not gonna
what
go there. I'm not gonna go there, SKC. I'm not gonna go there with that
no, you ain't got to say it out
because
loud. You don't have
I
to say it
mean,
out loud on air or anything, but
I'm already accused of hating black women. I'm already accused of
yeah. You don't have to. You don't have to
that
say it.
already.
You don't. I'm not asking you to say it out loud, but I'm just saying mentally think about that. If that is a trip, something that you enjoyed, and the whole thing about going to Toronto to go see that style of horsemanship.
Hmm.
Who would typically be the person on your arm who would want to go?
I do see black women doing that though. I mean,
Who?
well, I know quite a few that do that shit. So
Oh, okay. Hey,
you know, I
hey,
mean,
if you know, you know.
there are a number of them. I mean, we're not all in that hip hop urban bullshit. You know, I
Mm.
mean, we're not all in that, but I see what you're saying. But no, I mean, but I
Yeah, I
just
was just
think,
talking about percentage wise. It seems to me as though
but,
percentage wise
but,
that
but
the that some of your interests are going to overlap with a lot of other different cultures.
okay, okay, like every time I go to the club, right? It's now usually when I go to the club, it's more, my taste is varies, right? Because um back when I was going to club, it was I go to a black club or I go to a mixed club, right? I don't go into a white club. Fuck all that. I know what going goes on that white clubs. I don't step foot in that shit. I only been there once. That's about it. No, I'm good. Because they, if some woman talking to you, oh man, you get your ass beat up in there. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna talk about my experience at White Club that one time. Walked up in there, old girl talking about hi, blonde head, white girl and shit. Oh, you want to dance? Cause my boyfriend ain't interested in dancing. Okay, whatever. I'm like whatever, and I'm trying not to. I'm trying to avoid her and shit. Cause when you say you have a boyfriend and shit, I ain't trying to hear all that shit, man. But so she's standing next to me, right? And and then all of a sudden, motherfucker want to stop the hat off my head, like, bro, like who the fuck is you? So anyway, I had to use these hands, but I was in my early 20s during
Yeah,
that
but
shit.
that's
But
that's
but
that's
but
water
yeah,
underneath the bridge.
yeah, but
You talking about
yeah.
going to Alaska? You talking about going to Toronto to a horse show there? I think the next thing on your stop will probably be do something like go to Portugal because they have tons of horse shows.
I'd rather stick over here in North America. Thank you. And
Well, you
if I'm
said
gonna
get a
go,
passport, huh?
yeah, but I'm going. I think I'm going to Canada or go to the British Virgin Islands or some shit. Roll up. I might go. Well, I might want to meet Miss Mo over there. Not Miss Mo. Moa. I want to meet Moa from from London because I'm sorry, I got clap them cheeks, man. God damn,
Nah, man,
that,
come
that,
on,
girl-
man.
that
You
girl's
you
a
can't
freak.
you can't be you can't be
That girl's a
on
freak, man. I gotta see what she's all about. But
you
anyway,
can't
yeah,
you
you're
can't
right.
be on some one chick from us online. All this, man, this like the world is
Oh,
huge,
wait,
billions of people.
hold on, hold on. You know her, do you? You know Moa, huh? You
No,
familiar
I
with
no,
Moa?
I no, I don't.
Oh, okay.
No,
Because a
no, I don't.
lot of us know her. Yeah, she's very yeah. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, Prime VA told you to come to Hawaii.
ain't come that high price ass state.
He
Hell no,
said
I'll
you,
be
he said
broke.
he said you'll find a wife.
I'll be broke in Hawaii.
It's odd that you state that Prime VA because I have some friends out that live I would say in the vicinity of Vegas, and he was telling me that there's a large community from Hawaii that stays in the vicinity of Vegas, and that they have like a pretty large community there. So it's like, that was interesting.
Yeah. I thought about going to Vegas at one point. I think about going to Vegas at one point though. So
I don't know. I wouldn't go there for any sort of casino or anything. I think it's a pretty cool hub to get to a lot of scenic places.
hmm
Of course, the Grand Canyon. But if I was gonna just do Grand Canyon, I would stay in Arizona and go Flagstaff, and or stay in Sedona Valley, and then
hmm
just go up to the South Rim that way.
But
But
you know,
yeah,
like you know what one town I would like to visit that's out there in New Mexico. It's like it's straddled along the New Mexico. No, what is it? Arizona, Nevada border.
Okay.
There's this town where there's no road to. You have to get there by horseback. Um, it's like an Indian tribal area
Okay.
where there's a town there, right? There's a post office and shit, right? But there's no road. You have to walk or you either have to walk or hike there or ride a horse up in there. I forgot the name of that town. It's somewhere in Arizona, Nevada area. I want to go see that shit. You know, it's like an 8 mile walk, right? It's an
Okay.
8 mile walk, and the post office is there, right? And and the only reason why the only way people get their mail is by horseback. They put it on a pack animal or
Hmm.
donkey or mule. So yes, it's a little trail along the. I think it's inside the Grand Canyon. I think it's somewhere. It's right by the Grand Canyon. Some shit. You know what? I got to look up that little town over there. It's interesting going over there and seeing that.
Hmm. Hmm.
Prime said Cali is more expensive than Hawaii.
Yeah, I can see
I'm
that.
yeah I'm not going to debate you on that. I'm not going to debate that, but I just don't. But yeah, Hawaii, so
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I can see that. Um, oh man, and man, it's like, come on, we're Texans. That means you automatically have to go up to Colorado. So I mean, when's the last time you've been to Colorado, man?
Never.
Oh man, you gotta go. Some of the hikes are just amazing. Like one of my favorite
Never been to Colorado.
Garden of the Gods, Mirror Lake. My wife loves Mirror Lake the most, but I mean, back in the day we used to go up to Boulder a bunch, but now it's become kind of like I would say it's been Austin-fied. Like
It's kind of like Austin is now.
yeah, old Boulder was amazing. Kind of like how old Austin was amazing, but
Man,
now Boulder has
but
a bunch of
Austin,
weed heads and all that
man,
stuff.
but Austin changed, man.
It did. It did. It used to be
God,
great.
it used to be. I'm gonna say something. You usually can drive in and out of Austin.
Yeah.
Now you can't do shit. Like you get lost up in there because soon as man you get to the capital or you get to what's that you get to that where Lady Bird Lake Lake LBJ at,
Hmm.
like you get lost because you just drive up in there on on that main highway. You get off you get off the exit. Take you on to the capital or take you to Fredericksburg or it takes you to Waco or it takes you to
Man, I
to
think
to, to
the
whatever. Right? You can't shit.
I think the last time we went to like inner Austin was, I want to say, probably back in like maybe 2021 or 20 or something like that.
Hmm.
Um and before then, um back in
Skyline
the
changed too.
day, yeah, the skyline changed and everything, but Sixth Street was nice. They didn't have bums and all this stuff hanging
Man,
out and trash.
Sixth Street was the shit.
Yeah,
Sixth Street was the shit back in the day. Now it's just like
yeah,
but
it
but
reminds me of LA.
right, like yeah, because like even back then when South by Southwest could come by, they used to be the shit.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Right now it's just you
Yeah.
know, and now though it looks like Metropolis from fucking Superman on
Yeah, it
Austin. I
looks like
mean,
a garbage town to me. And
it, it, you know.
um
Well,
that's
I mean,
why that's
I'm talking because the skyline, it looks all futuristic and shit. And man, Austin used to be like a small town, man, where you can go to Tillerson in
yeah.
Houston
Man,
College,
you remember
and
I used to drive in, you see the little sign, keep Austin weird and everything. It's
yeah,
like, yeah,
yeah,
but nah, it's like, nah, it's not. it
It's
just
not,
it sucks now.
it sucks. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
So the furthest that I'll do of Austin now is just Lake Travis, and that's about it.
yeah.
But
I say I avoid Austin. I'll go around Austin. I don't go
you know,
through there no more, man. Fuck all that,
I mean.
man. You know.
But anyway, man.
I remember that time went on in Thanksgiving, back in was it 2024. I went up there for Thanksgiving. Man, I got lost in that bitch. I'm like, what
Oh
the
wow.
fuck? I drove. See, I hadn't been to Austin about a good 2 years, right? Before
Mhm.
that, man, that skyline changed so fast within 2 years, and then on top of that, that all that land, the land development, they built all those apartments and shit. In all, man, I got lost up in that bitch. I got lost up in there. You know.
Well, man, I am about to break out of here. I got
Yeah, me
a
too. Me too.
business appointment to keep for 11:30, and I need to get ready for all of that. But yeah, man, that's all. I just wanted to pass some good thoughts by you, man, and I really do hope you're able to every now and again. I'm not saying just
Find
all
happiness.
at once, but
Find
yeah,
happiness.
but not just find happiness, but get out and go visit some places, even if it's just here locally. I mean, you got a lot of day trip stuff that you could do where you could have a lot of fun, meet a lot of new people, um and you never know what'll happen after that.
Yeah, you might be right on that. But, yeah, yeah. Soon as I fix my problems, I'll go ahead and start doing that. But I'm half-ass. I'm halfway, not half-ass, halfway fixing on some of my shit. So yeah.
I
So
hope you Godspeed to you, man. I hope I hope it all gets worked out and you go from there, man. Because
right.
there's just so much stuff out here to do. We over the break when we had FIFA here in Houston.
Uh-huh.
Um, my wife had some relatives and some friends who were coming from Europe, and they came to Texas, and it was a blast just showing them around, man. And they were just amazed at at Texas culture and all the great outdoors and everything. There was one dude and his wife. He got teared up when it was time for him to go.
Mm. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I gotta. You know what? Something's popping in my head. That's right. I gotta check in on somebody real quick. Gotta check in on somebody. Later tonight. I gotta do that. I forgot to do that, man. But
See, look at
anyway,
that! Look at that! Look at that, big! Look at
no, no,
that,
no, no,
Jay!
no, 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 no. It's not. It's not on some romantic shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I gotta check on somebody real quick. Something about to pop off tonight, and I want to
Oh,
see if this person wins or not tonight. So yeah, it's one of the people who I interviewed, and I want to see if this person won her runoff. So
well, all I know, Big
I
J, is
got checking
this.
on her though.
My only little advice I give to you is this, Big J. It's like
What's that?
there's a lot of people that are online that are whether they tell you or not, they're miserable,
They are. They are.
and they don't want you to live life. And the more you live life and enjoy all the things that we were just talking about,
Mm.
the smaller any of these quote unquote online conversations and beefs and all that other stuff, it gets so minute and so small that you're just like, "Puh."
All right. All right.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
so anyway, have at it.
Yeah.
I catch you on the next wherever I pop in.
Y- y-
Maybe I
Yeah.
may
I'll
see
be.
you next year.
Yeah. I'll be available this weekend though. I may be available this weekend. I'm off this weekend. So, but yeah. I got things to do right now. So, and Yeah, but thank you for coming by, SKC. Yes, thank you for coming by, man. So let me get off
Yeah,
of
man.
here, man. So yeah, y'all. I'm gonna jump off of here. I said what I need to say. Shout out to V-Dub. Shout out to SKC. Let me get out of here, y'all. See you next time. I'm out.
I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.